GME and memes are so back after the legend himself, Keith Gill, aka Roaring Kitty, aka Deep Value, has returned. I know many of you that are familiar with my channel are probably thinking, you're a crypto bro, what does this stock have to do with crypto? It has everything to do with crypto. So many memes and really just people adopting crypto for the first time was born out of Wall Street Bets, which was born off of GME, AMC, even BlackBerry, all those stocks at that time. Culture was formed. All these memes you see today were formed. Dogecoin, we're going to talk about that in this video. The narrative was definitely formed during that whole movement. Now, I know Dogecoin started before that, but you have to connect the dots and see that memes are one of the leading factors of this cycle. There's already been 18,000% gains overnight. We're going to look at those narratives, look at opportunities, and find the next 100x potential. First and foremost, I want to go ahead and take an immediate look at the impact on the crypto market. Look at these top 10 coins. Number 1 on Ethereum right now, GME. Number 10 on Ethereum right now, Roar. These are trending. This is up 1,894%. This is up 1,800% as well. But we'll go to things like Solana. Number 3 on Solana, up 2,000%. GME. You can just see it over and over again. Number 1 on base, 500% GME. So what's the point here? The point is that the meme lord is back and has ignited a fire under everybody that is trading these tokens. It all started with this cryptic tweet for the first time in 3 years of somebody leaning over that's supposed to be represent being dialed in. This is very similar to something somebody else tweeted with a blue chair. Some very smart money right now is saying, like, what are we buying? Zeneca is saying meme coin Supercycle confirmed. I think it's just primed and ready for the time being. So we'll take a look at the GameStop ticker at $29. Last night, I literally texted my dad. It was $17. I said, when market opens, be buying because this thing's going to go up. It's up almost 2x since that text, since last night, all because of this one post. There's a lot more here than just one influencer trying to hype something up. This is a cultural movement. I just want to reiterate what I said on Twitter, which is for those saying this has no relevance to the crypto market, you underestimate the amount of degens that were born in Wall Street Bets. I had a crypto OG even respond to this and just reconfirm, talking about how, of course, he was in crypto since the beginning, but this is the first event that had people coming out of the woodwork to ask about investing in crypto. At that point, he knew that there's no going back. You have Ansem, probably the number 1 crypto influencer, talking about the blue circle was the last time GME topped, and it sent a giga rally. Doge literally would 100x in 3 months. So there could really be something here. You need to pay attention. You need to, as Keith Gill said, dial in. So what's the point of almost this entire video? GameStop trading was halted for a 5th time after surging over 100%. You know what nobody can halt? Crypto. So we've seen crypto tokens absolutely flying. We see some of them claiming it. We like the coin. This is GME on Sol. We've already looked at the fact that GME itself, just that ticker, is on quite a few chains. So you can kind of pick your favorite and go with that. The Sol one I particularly like, but it's being able to, as I said last video, which by the way, the token I talked in the last video is up a lot, is taking advantage of these narratives. It might not just be GME, or it might be GME, but literally anything that has to do with it, anything that has narrative, anything that is driven, keep your eye out for those. I mean, one of the biggest gainers last night, as we looked at earlier, was that Roaring Kitty, up 18,000%. Literally, it's just Kitty is the ticker for it, and it's up 18,000% overnight. We actually see this causing issues right now. One of Keith Gill's meme videos is actually Wolverine coming out of the water, coming out of the chamber, and transforming. And there's already now people making Wolverine or comic related tokens. Wolverine related meme coins were minted on several blockchains after the frenzy. So just got to be on top of this, be looking out for that, and pick your favorite ones. But I won't leave you empty-handed. Here's a couple that I'm looking at. GME on Sol seems to be the winner of all the alt chains that are launching a GME token. This was launched a couple months ago. Community seems strong. They're actually running spaces right now as we speak.
Yeah, we're not the stock, but we're gonna fucking flip the stock because now you can't shut this shit down. And now more people know about it, right? More people know about Solana. More people know about crypto. more people know about GME.
And but it is already at a $64 million market cap. A lot of times here we see well, it's going to break 100. Then when it's at 100, well, 1 billion's programmed. We'll see what it does. All these narratives are around the same. Really, it's going to depend on community sentiment and a lot more. Also, keep in mind, a lot of people loaded their bags over some of these during the last few months. So it's going to need a lot of buying pressure to be able to keep the steam. There's some random ones that are even riskier than this. You know, all of this is of course risky. As I say every video, I do not have a crystal ball. There's a few runes I've been looking at. Now the runes market has slowed down a lot, but this to me is, as somebody who's bullish on runes, is a good accumulation time. So I went ahead and picked up some Wall Street Bets token. This is rune number 86. Had a lot of hype on around it when it minted. As you can see right now, it says 0 pending. So there's literally nobody buying right now. Could be bad, could be good. Only time will tell on this, but that's one of them. So another one that I saw is literally just called the Roaring Kitty. I barely did any due diligence, just kind of aped in. I'm just, to be clear, volume is ridiculously low, only like 0.14 Bitcoin. I am up a lot already. I was buying this under 1 sat. I thought it was a good ticker. It was launched over 14 hours ago. So definitely just going to see if traction picks up on that one. This one was launched. It's number 2, volume 1.13 Bitcoin, so a lot more than the one I just said. However, 6 holders is just kind of ridiculously low. I have not looked into this at all. I'm going to be watching a lot of runes just to see if there's any bangers that are made by good projects, good communities. So I'm going to kind of keep watching runes as well. There's ultimately just so many to choose from. Again, GME itself on all these different chains like Base and Ethereum, and then of course I already mentioned Solana is going to be good ones. I'm kind of watching for literally anything that Roaring Kitty puts out, because it can definitely people can make a narrative and run with that. Again, Kitty ran a lot. Maybe we'll see short. I don't know. We'll just be looking out for all the tickers, but I just wanted to name a few that I've either bought or that I'm looking at. My last one that is an absolute shot in the dark, it is just so cheap, that's also a rune, is actually rune number 24. Now the reason I like this one, even though it's a little bit edgy for my taste, is that if this is listed on exchanges, or we'll say when, the ticker will be HODL, and I think HODL ticker on a rune would absolutely run and be insane. Again, I mean, I could see this not ever doing anything, or I could see this completely just like shattering. So I'm definitely trying to put my hand in a lot of buckets here and try to find that literal 100x. If you found any tickers related to GME, Roaring Kitty, Keith Gill, or anything that I missed, drop it down below and I might include it in the next video.